Hi, good morning, everybody. Good morning. You are watching Live Every Day, and I am Liv. Let me get my microphone a little closer. There we go. I am Liv. You guys are on Backchannel. I have missed everybody. Good morning, Doug. Hi. Today, I'm still in DC. This is my last day. I leave today. I'm going to fly out, which is going to be fantastic. But here I am in Washington, DC, still in this cool, swanky hotel. This President's Day. Somebody, I was on the Haley and Allison's show 2 seconds ago, and they said, "Is there going to be a parade with like floating heads and like kind of?" Let me see. Is this any better, Anna? Is this better? Any better? Sorry, we're having like a little tech problem. It's still robotic. Hmm. Is this any better? Hello, just 1, 2, 3. Wow, hi. Good morning. See what Anna says. Any better, friend? Just 1, 2, 3. Hi. Hello. Hello. Okay. I'll go. So here I am, you guys. I'm here in NBC. I don't think there are any parades. I don't think there's anything that they do for President's Day, but it is kind of weird to be in DC and testing 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Yay! We did it. Hey, that's good. That's all right. Listen, no big deal. So yeah, here I am, and we've got President's Day in DC. And it was so cute because Haley and Allison were asking, do you guys have like a parade? Do they have floating president heads? Like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade? And I was like, that's actually a really good, great question. I have no idea what they do for President's Day in Washington, D.C. Like, also, why don't we have a parade with floating president heads if they do a parade? Like, I think that's kind of brilliant. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, thank you, Doug. I replugged in the microphone. Listen, tech happens, right? Tech happens. And sometimes it's just that easy that you just have to replug something. You know what I mean? So, yay. Here's the great news. That's all that it was this morning. That's always a good day. That's right. Anna's reminding me today is Make It Work Monday. And we did. We made it work. I want to say hi to everybody this morning. I want to look over and see who's here. Good morning, Gliss, Amanda, Deborah, Verona, Chandler. That's a cool name. Sunny, Caleb, Bella, Terry, Sheila. Hi. Seeing handcuffed. Doug. I already said hi, but hello, friend. Alex, out in Texas. Where are you listening from, friend? Nathan, sometimes C, Jennifer Lopez, and Cole. Ah, oh, yay. Okay. Nathan says, good morning, beautiful. I'm working today, but I just wanted to say hello. Mason, hi. First timer, listener out in Kansas. Good morning. Thank you, Sheila. Oh my gosh. Good morning, friend. Well, you guys, I've got my last cup of coffee from this hotel. This is the place that's called Austin. Hi, good morning. Welcome. That's called Call Your Mother. Isn't that cute? Those of you that can see, there's telephones on the cup and the word dash ish. Okay, because they say they're a Jewish deli. Isn't that funny? I have no idea what that means. Anyway, cheers. What are you drinking this morning, everybody? Everything is cute, Anna. I bought so much swag at this bagel shop. It's ridiculous. I'm so excited. Everything they do is so cute. Oh, Doug, you're drinking Boost. Good. I'm so glad. Anna has her Lavazza coffee back. Thank goodness. She has a blonde Lavazza with hazelnut creamer. I am having, and this is so crazy, a double shot. Okay, well, here's what they said. Oh, look, it's got a little lawn chair. These cups are so cute. Um, so I order it online and then I walk downstairs to the lobby and I pick it up. And I got a caramel one and it's a latte and I added espresso. And the girl, when I go to get my coffee, goes, "Oh, we haven't made it yet because you asked for extra espresso and we already put 2 shots in there. Do you want us to put 2 more so you'll end up with 4 shots of espresso?" And I looked at her and I said, "Yes." It's definitely a 4-shot espresso day. So I did get a bagel, Sheila. I did. Look, what did I get today? I got latkes. I love potato pancakes. Can anybody see this? I'm showing everybody. And it comes with apple jam. It's delicious. And what did I get? Oh yes, I got a bagel. Look at this beauty. I got their garlic herb cream cheese. I'm not kissing anybody, so I was like, I haven't tried that on a sesame bagel. So excited. We'll get there when we get there. Joyce, hello, welcome. Yes, one of their mascots for this company is a manatee. I kind of want to run and get it. Got coffee. Okay, so I bought my son a beanie. It's like, maybe Anna could find it online. I didn't even think about that. It's coral, okay, and it's got a manatee on it. And it says, "Call your mother," which I think is funny because I'm not that kind of mom. Yes, Anna, I got that for him. He's 19. Isn't that amazing? Isn't he going to love it? I know. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's if that doesn't scream 19, I don't know what does." You know what I mean? It does. It says a Jewish Bailey deli on it. I know it says it on the thing on the tag. So it is a good reminder to call your mother. I know, right, Anna? It's amazing. So there you go. I think he's gonna love it. Carl, good morning. Welcome. Doug says over the weekend I had pork chops and baked potatoes with my mom, granny, and my aunt. That sounds so good, actually. Doug, that sounds really nice. I kind of miss those big homemade dinners, you know? Um, what else? Hi, Stacy. Good morning, friend. Hi. Did our friend Mindy make it to Nashville? Does anybody know? Anna, is that where she is right now? Mason. Oh, Mason's back from Kansas. There were barbecue pork chops, shake and bake. I forgot about shake and bake. You know what? That's a great question, everybody. What are your favorite go-tos for like home dinners that make things taste delicious, like shake and bake or like hamburger helper? What else do people use? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Do you have any good, amazing things? Because we're going to talk about a little bit later in the day. We're going to talk about some tips and tricks for all sorts of stuff. Today, we are here. Now that we've got all the people here, listen, we're here from 8 to 10 on the East Coast on Live Every Day. The show is 2 hours today, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you guys. And then we're going to be 1 hour on Tuesday, Thursdays. I'll be back in Houston tomorrow. Yay. Aren't we so happy? But today, I'm here now for 2 hours. We had the wonderful Haley and Allison before me, and then after me will be Get On Up with Jam and Renee, which I'm sure you guys are loving their show and loving Haley and Allison. And then you've got Anthony Davis, your pal Hal, Mario Smith, right? Is that right? I think I got that right. So there's lots going on today. It is President's Day. Most of the world is off. By the world, I mean America, our world, the majority of us. What are you doing for this President's Day? Do you have off of work? Are you are you getting together? Like, do people do things for President's Day? Do you make a craft with your kid? I don't really know. Like, I gotta be honest. President's Day was always kind of nice because we would have a long weekend, but we didn't ever do anything major. Like, it wasn't like a holiday that we would grill out or we would go to a park or we would like do anything like that, you know? It was just more of like, let's just chill and relax. Maybe it's kind of, to be honest, I feel like it's kind of a nice little pause right after all of the holiday stuff before you get into the next group of holidays, you know? So you just kind of chill. Just kind of take it easy and don't do anything. So, what are you doing? Are you working today? Are you not working today? Do you do anything for President's Day? I'd love to know. I'm in the national capital and there's nothing going on. Like nothing. So, I don't think it's like a real big holiday. I don't think it's anything that actually happens. Oh, good. Anna says Mindy is alive and in Nashville. Yay for our friend Mindy. She made it. And this is a good weekend to go. You know what I mean? Um, because it is a long holiday. So that might be good that she went now. Yeah, that could be true, Anna. There is a lot going on with Russia. Russia and the Ukraine. A lot of that is happening, you know. Oh, good. Doug likes the day. Yeah, so uh, yeah, Putin and Biden are supposed to be meeting this week. Yeah, let's see. All right, thank you, Anna. Let's read about this. President's Day 2022. Who does it honor? Washington, Lincoln. This Monday, take a few moments to think about George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. We used to observe individual dates devoted to both of those famous presidents who remain among the most exalted to hold the office. You know what? I didn't realize that they took those other dates away, to be honest with y'all. I did not understand that. Leading up to their birthdays, students in schools often spend time learning about their accomplishments. While I'm reading this, you know what I would love to know by everybody? Who is your favorite president? Do you have a favorite American president? I know it seems like a really softball question, but um, because I said they're the most, like the most exalted to hold the office, I don't think they're wrong. I think most Americans or anybody would vote George Washington and or Abraham Lincoln are their favorite presidents. I don't think you'd really hear about anybody else. Well, that's my opinion. I don't know. Doug says I don't have a favorite president. I'm a Lincoln fan. I got to be honest. Okay. So now we have President's Day. Okay. Better known as a national holiday of bargains. True. On cars. Hello, April. Mattresses, appliances, televisions, and more. It's become more of a shopping day and a break in the calendars. These articles always validate me. Thank you, Anna. Are we supposed to be honoring all the presidents that day? If so, how are we doing that? Said Douglas Brinkley. This is amazing. A presidential historian and professor at Rice University in Houston. Quote, if it was President's Day in all the schools in the country and teachers and students were really looking at the executive branch, there might be something useful. But as of now, it's more about a worker holiday than it is an intellectual reflection. That's fair. Even our calendars are confused. Microsoft Outlook lists Lincoln's birthday as February 12th, but not Washington's birthday, February 22nd, or President's Day, February 21st. Google Calendar just lists President's Day. Okay. There's Mount Rushmore. Anybody that is watching, which is fantastic. And so how did it happen? In January 1879, George Washington's birthday became the fifth federal holiday created by Congress, giving federal workers in the District of Columbia a paid day off. According to a Congressional Research Service report updated in July 2021, a decade earlier, Congress had established New Year's Day, Independence Day, Thanksgiving Day, and Christmas Day as federal holidays. Washington's birthday was first observed on February 22nd, 1880. And 5 years later, federal workers in the 38 states had the holiday too, according to National Archives. It was also the first federal holiday to honor a single. Hold on. Oh, good morning, Stacy. Having Rice Krispies. I love it. Oh, Doug says, I don't even like to talk politics. I feel like you can't win. Well, this is good. This isn't politics. This is just your favorite president. Nothing political about that. It's favorites. Okay, for a single person's birthday. The second is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, was signed into law in 1982. After Lincoln's death in 1865, some sought to make his birthday, which is February 12th, 1809, a holiday. That effort failed, but several states continue to observe Lincoln's birthday as a paid holiday, according to the National Constitution Center. And some schools in the U.S. even have days off for presidents' birthdays. Huh. No idea. I did not know this. This is fascinating. Yeah, President's Day, you only see Lincoln in Washington. So how did George Washington's birthday become President's Day? In June 1968, Congress passed the Uniform Monday Holiday Act, which established the observance of Washington's birthday on the third Monday of February. Memorial Day, Veterans Day, and Columbus Day were also moved to Mondays, a move that resulted in more 3-day holidays for federal employees. That's thoughtful. It also resulted in Washington's birthday never being celebrated on his actual birthday, since the law took effect in 1971, notes the Mount Vernon website, which, you know what's so funny? That's so crazy. Today, I thought if I had time, I would go to Mount Vernon because I was like, that would be fun to go do Mount Vernon, not realizing today's President's Day. That might be horrific. The whole world might be there. Within the Uniform Monday Holiday Act, Illinois Senator Robert McClory suggested the renaming of the holiday to President's Day and also to celebrate Lincoln's birthday, according to History.com. That suggestion was dropped from the proposal, but advertisers latched on to President's Day as another day for sales and promotions, inflicting scores of fake Georges and Abes to use on their commercials. All right. Hello, Emmett. Hi, good morning, friend. Welcome. Watching out in California. Well, that was very fascinating. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. We are excited that it's President's Day. I'll let you all know tomorrow if I make it to Mount Vernon. It's one of my favorites. I love Monticello. I'm not a fan of Jefferson for political reasons, but I do love the house. It's beautiful, but I really love Mount Vernon. One of the most peaceful places to me is sitting on the back porch of Mount Vernon in the big chairs that they have out there and just looking at the Potomac. Like, it's just so lovely. And I don't know the last time I did that. So I'm here today. My flight doesn't leave till later. Maybe I'll just scooch on over there, hang out President's Day with, George and Martha. We'll see. I don't know. And like I said, there might be a billion people there because it is President's Day and I'm in Washington. Peter says, I think a lot of people might say Reagan. Good morning, Peter. You think a lot of people would say Reagan is their favorite president, though? Like, overall favorite president? I mean, I think a lot of people like Reagan, but favorite president? That'd be interesting. Who's your favorite, Peter? Liv, I remember leave your knife in the hotel, so the dog. I don't know what that means. I don't think that's at all what Doug said to his echo, but it's funny to read. That's really funny. Emmett, do you have a favorite president? Anybody else that's listening out there? Because it is time to play a game, but I still want to know everybody's favorite president, especially for President's Day. Mine is Lincoln. I know that sounds, the dog sniffing. Oh, you're right, Doug. Because yes, Doug, I forgot. When I was at the airport coming here, there were so many agents. Doug. It'll be interesting is to see if they care as much of what we bring over to Houston than what Houston was bringing over to DC. That'll be interesting, Doug. I'll let you know if there's any puppies at my gate. Anyway, let's play a game, shall we? One of our favorites is the emoji game, where Anna puts together all these incredible emojis, and we have to guess the movie. I don't think you don't like Jefferson for political reasons. I think it's for racism reasons. Oh, it's for both. I was picking my words. I don't like him for a lot of reasons. I think he was a horrible human being for a lot of reasons, but I didn't like his politics either for a lot of reasons. But anyway, I do like his house. I think Monticello is absolutely so rad. Love it, love it, love it. Emmett, your favorite is George Washington. Yeah, it's hard not to love George Washington, I have to say, because he was so humble, And I'm not as affected by his racism because I think in the end, and I get that. I get what goes on, like I'm able to apply culture and time and all these things and people learning and growing. Like, that means a lot more to me than not, but Washington, his humility was really attractive as a leader. I think that was really incredible about him. But Lincoln, man, he's just pretty solid. Stacy likes Thomas Jefferson. Good. I'm glad. Listen, you can like whoever you want to like. I am grateful to all of them who serve. Any president that serves, I can't imagine. I mean, that is quite a sacrifice from anybody, whether I like them or not. So I thank all the presidents today. Okay, you guys, there's 2 emojis in this, okay, on this picture. For those of you who can't see, there's 2 emojis. So if you can see, Hi, Angelo. Good morning. Watching out there. Um, if you can see, if you're on I was trying to think, Echo Show, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, you should be able to see the pictures. If you can't, then you're probably on the Alexa device or the app or on the Echo Dot. So if you want to play, which I would love if you did, you can go to backchannel.tv, type in your answers there. So there's a chat there for you. If you are on Echo Show, you can speak to your device. Your magic word is say. You just say Echo and you say whatever. And then if you're over on YouTube and Facebook, you can just chat right there. So 2 emojis. Here we go. One has a like a smiley face, like the smiley face emoji, the yellow smiley face guy, and he has a finger over his mouth, like he's saying shh, like quiet. And then there's a sheep. So the little emoji, the first guy, little yellow guy, and he has his finger over his mouth saying, like, be quiet. And then you have a sheep. Kathy 1011B says silence of the lambs. Sheila says silence of the lambs. Nathan, by the way, I want to grab his comment. He says his favorite president is probably Grant. He's very underappreciated. I always like Lincoln and Washington. I knew that about you. I knew that you like Lincoln and Washington and that you really love Grant. Stacy says Silence of the Lambs. It is. Silence of the Lambs. Has anyone seen Nathan got that too? I don't know. Yeah, I think I have seen it at this point. I remember I was too young when the movie came out. You know, my parents were like, that's a no. You can't watch that movie. Okay, we've got 2 more emojis. 2 more emojis. What film is this? The first emoji is a diamond ring. The second emoji is a television. Okay, I think this is a television. A diamond ring and then a television. Let me see. Oh, Anna's been writing. I hate when I miss it. Anna says JFK is interesting to her after watching The Crown. You're not wrong. Anna says she knows Kathy. Hi, Kathy, from Anna. And your husband watched Silence of the Lambs? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. This week? Let's see. Sheila says The Ring. Is that a movie, The Ring? Stacy says, I've seen that movie, so you should not have to worry about that. Silence of the Lambs, Stacy, you saw that? I don't know, friend. That's intense for me. Nathan said Grant held the country together and made sure slavery did not exist both as a general and a president. Okay. That's a very good argument for Grant. Any other? Oh, it is The Ring. Oh, so it really had, Emmett said the kissing booth. That's not a bad idea, Emmett. Did you love the kissing booth? And here's my follow-up question, Emmett. Did you see the second one? Because I did not. I enjoyed the kissing booth. I did. But I guess not enough to watch because they made like a sequel, right? Stacy said Lord of the Rings. That would have been good too. Good guesses. Kathy says, not sure how horror movies relate to President's Day. Should I be worried about Anna? This has 0 to do with President's Day, but that is a good question, Kathy. No, it's just a fun game. Emmett says yes. Okay, we've got 2 emojis again. These must all be 2 emojis. Maybe it's for Lincoln and Washington. Maybe that's what she's doing. We've got a panda face, and then we have a punching fist. Kobe's here. Hi, friend, out in Alabama. Happy President's Day. Glad you're here. So we've got a panda and a punching face. Okay, Kathy says Kung Fu Panda. Oh, Doug says, good morning, Kobe. That's not a bad guess. I'm trying to think if it's anything else. Kung Fu Panda. I think it's really crazy that we can do all this with just pictures from emojis. It's kind of like, that's amazing. Okay, Doug says Kung Fu Panda. How about Mrs. America? Oh, good one, Emmett. Good morning, Kobe. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, Stacey says Kung Fu Panda. Sheila says Kung Fu Panda. This has got to be that. It's got to be Kung Fu Panda. Okay, it is. Yes, Kung Fu Panda. Which I have to say, shockingly, the second Kung Fu Panda, hysterically, like just as hysterical. You know what I mean? Just as good as the first. But I mean, Jack Black is a genius. So, oh, this is funny. Anna, look at you. Okay, it's two emojis. It must be for Lincoln in Washington. That's why she's doing two emoji movies. Let's see what Anna. Um, I cracked the code. Oh, they've made 3 Kissing Booth movies, Anna? Oh, geez. Is that true? Gosh, I hope not. Okay, here's your 2 emojis, everybody. The first one is a knife. The second is a shower. It's a classic. It's a classic. It's a knife and a shower. Nathan says Psycho. Sheila says Psycho. You know, I don't know if I've ever seen Psycho. Anybody else? That's supposed to be like, is that a actually I don't know. If it's a Hitchcock. Is that a Hitchcock? Does anybody know? Is that an Alfred Hitchcock? I know Norman, what's his face? Is that the character? I need to look this. It is Alfred Hitchcock. Okay, it is. I mean, The Birds used to be one of my favorites. It was so freaky. But Psycho's a different level. You know what I mean? Because is it something about his mother? And like, I don't know. It's like a hotel. Wait, I'm in a hotel. Norman Bates. Kathy, you're a good person. Thank you, friend. You are now a producer of the show. That's what we do. When somebody helps, they get to be a producer. All that means is you can have a sticker if you want one. We have some. And is this Psycho? I'm guessing. Yes. Gordon, hello. Hi. Oh, okay. We've got 2 emojis again. The first one is an airplane. Hi, Harper. Good morning. The second are 2 exclamation points. Oh, Kathy wants a sticker. Yay. Okay. And we need to order some with the easy peelbacks. You know what I mean? Sheila says this is Airplane. Just the movie Airplane. Don't call me Shirley. I have seen Airplane. Oh, my mic is right there. I have seen Airplane, but I'm trying to remember the last time and if I don't know if you can make that movie today. There's a lot of comedies I don't think you can make today. I don't know. We'll see. Nathan says Airplane 2. Oh, interesting, because there's 2 exclamation points. Very smart, Nathan. I don't know the answer, but that could be true. Listen, it was good. People are funny. When they really, Sheila says, good call, Nathan. When people really like a film, like a movie, they get really like dedicated to it. Okay, it was just Airplane, the first one, with an exclamation point. But I feel like, Nathan, your answer was a really good answer. Emmett says Airplane 2. You guys, this one has 3 emojis. We're going rogue. It's getting kind of crazy and wild on this Monday morning. The first picture is a fork and a knife, so utensils. And then you've got praying hands, and then you've got a heart. Oh, Sheila already, Nathan already. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I legit was sitting here going, I have no idea what this is. Sheila says, eat, pray, love. Nathan says, eat, pray, love. I have a friend that I met this weekend at this conference I was at, and she legit just traveled 17 states in 5 months camping with just her and her dog because she's going through a really terrible breakup. And she did all this crazy cool stuff, and it reminded me so much of this movie, but hiking and tents and fires. You know what I mean? Stacy says eat, pray, love. Kathy says eat, pray, love. What did y'all think of this movie? I kind of let me say this. It's not that I didn't like it. But it never occurs to me, like, when I'm trying to think of like a movie to watch, I'm never like, "Ooh, let's throw on Eat, Pray, Love." You know what I mean? Like, when it came out, it was great. It was fantastic, but it's not one that I, like, revisit, you know? It's not okay, is this it? That's it? You never saw Eat, Pray, Love, Anna? It's I mean, Kobe loves it. He just wrote love, so I think that's what that means. Kobe loves Eat, Pray, Love. I'm just saying I just never think to, like yeah, Nathan said so the friend did Into the Wild. Is that the Reese Witherspoon? I never saw that, Nath. It was interesting. Like, here's what's really interesting. She didn't post about her trip apparently, and I just became her friend. I just met her. And so she said that she's posting right now, and it's like 4 months behind. So a lot of people who aren't like her close friends, or I guess just met her, think she's in Montana right now. She's not. Like, her trip's over. So, which is kind of brilliant, you know, like, take all the videos and take all the pictures while you're on your vacay, and then post them when you get back, which, I mean, I do all the time, but, like, really, like, she's, like, posting as if she's there in real time. That never occurred to me. Um, Posting after a trip and be like, "Oh, we just got back from this, da, 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 da." But to actually post, like, what if I'm not really in DC, everybody? Just kidding. I just thought that was really interesting. I was like, oh, also not dumb as a single woman now, you know, with her dog hiking. Although it makes me nervous that she was like out in the woods hiking forever because you hear about stuff happening to people all the time, you know, that they just get lost or they get hurt or you know whatever, and then you're just by yourself. But she's safe, so yay. She's fine. Emmett says I like the movie. Well, now I kind of feel like I want to watch You Pray Love and Into the Wild. I don't know the premise on that one. You guys, there's so much news that always happens. Um, Anna, you're funny. Um, so much in the news. Oh, let's see. Okay, Nathan has something he wants to say. Not to get political, but since it's President's Day, I'm so excited I did my civic duty and really researched all the primary candidates. Make sure you vote. President's Day PSA. Okay, I have a question. Is it voting time for everyone in America? Because sometimes I feel like it's voting time just where you live. And sometimes I'm still in DC, Kobe. I leave today. I get on a plane today to go home. Suki, hello, good morning. Um, does that make sense? And are all of you going to plan to vote? How do you feel about voting? Do you think it's a civic duty? Do you think that it is your right and that you exercise the freedom? Nathan says yes. I'm sure he's like, "Oh, she's so pretty." He always says, like, poor Nathan. He's like the greatest human I've ever met in my entire life, and he constantly is just like pat, pat, pat on the head because I'm like, "Today voting day for everyone." He's like, "Yes." So make sure, Mariana, hello, good morning. And that is a really good thing that you can do for President's Day. Okay, it is around okay, Nathan says it is technically different in each state, but it is around this time. So let me ask Nathan, what is our window to vote? Rebecca, hello. Good morning. You voted last week? Okay, so it is so I'm not that crazy. I'm not that like like uninformed as a citizen. And it says November. Yeah, well, that's the presidential thing. Like that's true. Like when we have the big races, what is so great is that my husband Nathan will research the candidates, and then he gives me all the research that he's done, and he will tell me what who he voted for, and then I take all that information and I make my own decisions. But the researching part, I get very lost. Like it's not. I mean, I don't know. It's like so much. So it's really nice that he'll be like, okay, here's what's going on. Here's what these people believe. Here's who I voted for. And then I go in and I decide, like I take time and I read about it and then I make a decision. Hi, Mariana. Good morning. Oh my goodness. I love when people say hi. Nathan says some states had early voting, others will only allow for 1 day. Oh, so it does matter each state. So, guys, here's the thing you need to make sure that you know what your state is requiring of you. And to take advantage of voting, I will also do a PSA. My opinion is We are so blessed to live in a free country. Just look at what's happening in the news. Just look around at the Olympics, or that just happened. Just look around what's happening, you know, Russia, Ukraine. We're very blessed to live in this country and to exercise the right to, to vote. I think really is I hate doing the whole like you have to, like the whole duty thing. It's like church, right? It's like you should want to, or like school, or like, pick anything, like you should want to do this. So, hell, you guys, y'all are so sweet. So, make sure that you take advantage of living in a country that allows you to vote. Nathan says our window is February 14th through 25th, and March 1st is election day. Today is a holiday, so most are not voting. Oh, okay. Now you know. You guys, so much happened. So much always happens. We're living in 2022. It's not hard to find news, but we have some pretty big things. By the way, besides being President's Day, I totally forgot to mention this. Today is National Sticky Bun Day. I have a quick question before I go into the actual news. And Anna, you can pick any article you want me to read while I'm having this conversation. Just pick an article that you want. Nathan says I need to vote this week before I jet set again. I know I'll be in New York starting on Saturday. When I get home today from DC, I'll be home a few days and then I go to New York. Okay. So Anna, whatever article you want, but here's the thing. Is there a difference? And I'm for real asking this question. Is there a difference between cinnamon buns and sticky buns? Is that the same thing? I have no idea. So somebody tell me. Good. Anna, I love that you knew that this is absolutely the article I would have chosen. Like here, what I want to know is, can I go to Cinnabon in the airport today and get a, like cinnamon bun and be a part of National Sticky Bun Day? Like, I don't know. Doug says, I don't know, but I really like honey buns. There was a restaurant in Houston. It closed down, but I'm sure there's other restaurants that do this. They would grill burgers. Like, apparently they were supposed to be incredible burgers. And John, oh my gosh. You guys, it's my friend John. Hi, friend. Look at my nails, John. It's so great to see you. I'm so glad you found me. You just made my day, friend. Yay. And I need to come see you. I'm coming home. I'm flying home today, John, and I need your help because then I leave again. So I'll see you this week, friend. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I forgot what I was saying. I got so excited. I get so excited to see John. I don't even know what to say. Oh, the burger place. Okay. So they would make a burger and they would put it in between two honey buns, like the kind that came like in the grocery store. So like the honey buns. And people lost their minds. They said it was like the best ever, like burger ever. Like crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, so Stacy's saying the difference between cinnamon buns and what is this? What is today? Sticky buns. Is that they're just not as sticky. I don't know. That's why I want to know. If I eat a cinnamon bun, is it going to count? Because guys, these things matter. I want to read some news to you all so you know what's going on in the world. Oh, Anna did find out the answer. Wait, before I read this, listen to what Anna says. Keep the article there, Anna. Sticky buns contain nuts, usually pecans, while cinnamon rolls traditionally don't. Sticky buns are baked in a pan with nuts and sweeteners on the bottom. They're flipped after baking, so the gooey bottom becomes the topping. The nuts and the sugar topping make the sticky buns a little denser. So it is not the same thing. It is not the same thing, everybody. So my cinnamon roll will not count. Yeah, Stacy's like the cinnamon bun is not sticky. So this is more like what are those called? Like monkey bread kind of thing, or sticky Jeff, or there's like all these names. You know what I mean? And I bet, not that you have to look, but I'm sure there's like something, like some type of map that shows what people call sticky buns. You know what I mean? In the States, how we always kind of find that. Sheila says, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. You're not wrong. Tony, hello. Okay, I'm going to read this article about Kanye West, you guys. I don't know if you've been keeping up with Kanye. Oh, instead of keeping up with the Kardashians, that should be the new show, Keeping Up with Kanye, which there's no way we could do it because it is going crazy. Kanye West, Donda 2 will only be available on a special $200 gadget. Thingamabobs, you got plenty. That's hilarious. You guys, this just came out on February 18th. If you want to listen to Kanye West's upcoming album, Donda 2, well, first you'll need to shell out $200 for something called a stem player. The rapper who legally changed his name to Yee announced the news on Instagram Thursday night in a series of posts. Quote, Donda 2 will only be available on my own platform, the stem player. Not on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, or YouTube, he wrote, adding that his reason for making his new music exclusive to the gadget had to do with how artists are paid when their songs are streamed on those platforms. Quote, today artists get just 12% of the money that the industry makes, he wrote alongside a clip of the new album. Quote, it's time to free music from this oppressive system. It's time to take control and build our own. Go to stemplayer.com now to order. According to its website, which requires you to read everything in all capital letters. I don't know if you've heard about that. He's been really into the whole thing, as if West is yelling at you to suck it up and just fork over your hard-earned cash. The device costs $200. The perks of the player, though, let's see if there are any. Users can customize any song, download new music, add effects like echo and feedback. In another Instagram post he wrote on Thursday, West explained more about the platform, writing, quote, you can play 4 different elements of the track: vocals, drums, bass, and music. It also has MP3 player available. West also shared that it seems to be track listing Donda 2 and to follow up to the 2021's Donda, and continued to talk up the stem player. An additional Instagram post urging his fans to, quote, be a part of the revolution. Bryden, hi. Welcome, first-time listener. Sophie, welcome. Oh my gosh. We're reading an article on Kanye. Quote, I feel that same feeling like when I first moved to New York to make it in music. I ain't know what was going to happen, but I knew I had to move. After 10 albums, after being under 10 contracts, I turned down $100 million Apple deal, he wrote in his post, adding, quote, no one can pay me to be disrespected. He also said stem player let him set his own price for his art. Quote, tech companies made music practically free. So if you don't do merch, sneakers, and tours, you don't eat, he continued. Quote, Jay-Z made Tidal and fake media attacked him. Well, in the words of my big brother, come and get me. I'm willing to die standing because I ain't living on my knees no more. According to West, 67,000 stem players are available and 3,000 are being made each day, which means if you don't want to miss out on Donda 2, you better hustle. That'll be interesting to see how many of these players will actually get sold. So here's the big question for everybody. Would you buy a player so you could listen? Oh, here it is. Ooh, those of you that are on a device that you can see, the stem player is $200. It's really beautiful. It's kind of like this. Well, it's a circle, right? It's like a I don't know how to even explain it, but looks like a case, but the front of it is really cool. It's like kind of blinking cool lights kind of a thing. So I guess it plays out of the speaker. It kind of looks like a Alexa or an Echo Dot. Pretty fascinating. So who's planning on buying one? Why does it light up? I don't know, Mariana. I have no idea. The lights are really cool. It kind of looks like an updated Simon Says. Anybody remember Simon Says? I don't know. It says, let's see what it says. It's got a Bluetooth, soft skin, haptics, 4 touch sensitive light sliders, 97 dB speaker, 3.5 millimeter jack, USB, anti-static. I mean, it's got a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. I really don't. It's interesting, but real-time loop, speed control, tactile effects, save playback, downloading mixes, update content and software. Ships with Donda. So who's going to buy one? Anybody going to buy one? I would love to know who does. You know what I mean? Oh, you can even put your own music on there. That's interesting. Jacqueline, hello. First time on the show. Hi, welcome. How do you get songs on it? This is kind of crazy. How do you do the effects? How do you do the mixing? How do you reverse? How do you do instant loop? I'm guessing if you're really into music, if you're a producer, if you're a creator, if you're a writer, this might totally be your jam. You know what I mean? Like, sure, get Donda too. Why not? But you might really want this whole STEM thing. I guess they didn't make it just for Kanye. Stacey said, I'm gonna stick with my Echo Show. It plays all my favorite music. I think that's a great idea, Stacey. It totally makes sense. 100%. It's interesting though. I mean, I don't think he has horrible um points about the music industry, right? I mean, not that I'm in the music industry. Mariana agrees. Doug says, I don't need anything else to do my music. I have this device. Mariana agrees. Yeah, I don't think we're the demographic. I got to be honest. I don't think it's us. But I do have friends that are very much into music, that are writers, producers. They have their own music. They're really into like mixing and stuff like that. They might really dig this. I am not their clientele. Not that I don't want Donna to, but I'm okay. I mean, like, I don't need it for $200 for a whole new device. You know what I mean? So, but I can understand if other people need to do that or really big Kanye fans. Here's the thing. If you think about it, it's not that crazy also. Hi, Jacqueline. Oh my goodness. I love it. Thanks for saying hi. If you think about it, what you pay for a concert a lot of times is in $200. That's not crazy for a concert ticket. That's pretty normal. It could go, either way on either side of that, right? You can pay a lot more for a concert ticket, you can pay less, but they're usually pricey. So, if you look at it that way, you could be like, I mean, yeah, I'm a really big Kanye fan. I'm gonna shell out $200 for this because that's what I would pay to listen to him in concert. Okay, so Anna says, so are you going to mix the clips and stuff? I'm so confused. She said, I know. My son is a huge Kanye fan. But I think at this point it's I don't know if he really is or if it's going to become like a novelty thing cuz he is so confusing on his stories. Anna, do you follow him, my son, on Instagram? Because all my friends text me and they're like, "What is he writing about?" And I'm like, "I have no idea." Yeah, he'll probably get something of Kanye. I don't know. So it's kind of interesting. Oh, Anna says it only has 8 G. What is GB? Is that gigabytes of storage? The all caps thing is insane. Anyway, so there you go, guys. That's the big Kanye news. In case you wanted to know, now you know how to get it. So what did we learn today? Vote, and if you want to support Kanye, buy his machine. Okay, it does stand for gigabytes. Thanks. I love it. Okay, so you guys, I wanted to share about being here and what I was here for. I was here for this business retreat, which I've got to tell this hysterical story. Okay. I don't think a lot of you follow me on social media, which is totally fine. But if you want to, you're more than welcome. And I can throw up my handle and you can come follow me over at Instagram, um, Facebook, all the things. Yep. At the Liv Harrison. That's also my website, thelivharrison.com. So anyway, you guys, this is so great. I get to this event, right? I fly into DC. I fly in last Tuesday. I basically live at this hotel. Like I feel like my mail is going to get delivered here at this point. So I've been here since Tuesday. What did I do Tuesday? Oh, anyway. Yeah. Okay, whatever. So Thursday night. All right, sorry. I had to think this through. Thursday night they have a meet and greet for this conference. It was called a business retreat. I don't know what it was like some type of retreat. Isadora, hello, listening first time out of North Carolina. Um Kathy says that's funny. It sounds like most of the world will have Donda remixes for free in a matter of time. I was wondering about that, Kathy. Like, how is he going to stop people from then sharing whatever they have once they get the little machine going back to Kanye. Okay, so Thursday night, I get here. I've been in the hotel. I feel very comfortable here. They're having an event to meet everybody because we're going to be spending 3 days and it's going to be very intimate and all this kind of stuff. Well, I was visiting with a friend and I got stuck on a traffic circle, or what are they called? I think I told you guys this. Um, it was like this, I don't know, whatever they're called. Whatever it is. So I'm so late to this thing, and I know I shared this on Friday. I just have to share it again. I show up, and every person except for I think one, two, two. Oh wait, yeah, maybe two. Two people out of like 18 are farmers. Oh, roundabout. Yes, thank you, Doug. It's a roundabout. I got stuck on the roundabout. I took the wrong exit, which you can't do that in DC. You end up somewhere else. Everyone has a farm. Everybody has a farm. All of them, except for two people. Or they're connected to farms. Like it was fantastic. So I told you all about this. Friday happens. I go to this conference and the whole weekend I learned so much about farming. I just want to tell you guys this. I learned some really cool stuff. I met some really cool people. And it was so fascinating because if you had, like I had shared about everybody being in a farm and farming, and I was like, why am I here? This is so crazy. Hi, David. Good morning. But it was so interesting to listen to these women. It was all women, by the way. Listen to these women talk about their farms, talk about what they do on the farm. Each one of them did something different on their farm. A lot of them do like farmers markets, so they have education things happening at their farms. Like they're wanting to, like they invite the public. They create these communities within their farms, like where they live. A lot of them are around this area, like Annapolis. They're around Annapolis. They're around Asheville, Tennessee, right? Is that Asheville, Tennessee? Or is that Asheville, North Carolina? That's Nashville, Tennessee. Asheville, North Carolina. A lot of people from upstate, like New York, New Jersey. And what was so interesting, one woman was from Houston, actually. And I learned so much. Like, I learned that eggs, for instance, one of them was she does have chickens, like very specialized chickens on her farm. A lot of them have chickens, but like they sell their eggs. The chickens are like $50 a chicken. They're not like the kind that you just go get. They're like really specific chickens. And they most chickens, like when you go to the grocery store, those eggs have been washed and bleached, and then they've been like around for like 40 days. So by the time you get them as a consumer. So that's why when you see things like farm fresh eggs, things like that. Hi, Donald. Welcome. First time listener in New York. Hi. That's why people push that, because they're like, no, seriously, like this egg was just laid. Like this is a big difference. And apparently it's just like crazy, which I mean, I know I've had a farm fresh egg, but I don't know if I've been like on a farm. The chicken laid the egg and I go eat it. You know what I mean? Like that's like farm fresh. So they were educating me about all sorts of stuff. And there was two women here that they're the ones that are in Asheville, and they have an herb farm. Hi. Hello, welcome, welcome. They have an herb farm, and uh everything they make are fresh herbs and like these herb mixes, like spices. They brought them for us to eat all weekend. Hi, Tyler. Good morning. Welcome. And we got some in our bags, and we got some like we could use on the food we were eating. And they were teaching us about how their herbs are fresh and that you have to refrigerate them, and that in 2 weeks you should throw them away, and that everything that you have in your cabinets you should throw away because they're rancid. Like they were educating us on all this. We were like, really? Are like McCormick seasonings? And they were like, yes, and ours are alive and they're aerated. Y'all, when I tasted their seasoning, I was like, I mean, okay, like I'm sure it's gonna taste like good, sure, whatever, I get it. Phenomenal. They make this product called Magic Garlic Dust. That's the name of the product that they named it, which is so cute. It's incredible. Like we were all like, what? We were so excited. They gave us so many free products and we tasted them, and I cannot wait to ship them in constantly to my house. Like, it was just fantastic. So to see these women, one was a flower farmer, you know what I mean? And so, I mean, but it was just really beautiful and so inspiring to see how these incredible families are trying to educate the public about their food, about their farmers. They have these cute stickers that say, "Do you know your farmer? Do you know where this food comes from?" I'm here in DC, Mariana. It's hilarious. Sorry, I probably should have given a little bit more context. I'm here in DC. I signed up for a business retreat that I saw online, that I saw on Instagram from this woman that does all this stuff for Instagram. And, she was like, I can help you build up your business and I can help you, produce at a better level and all this kind of stuff. And I have a media company. So I was like, oh, I need to learn. I need to learn how to use Instagram better and Facebook better. And, like, a lot of my stuff that I do is online at this point. So I signed up for it. And then the first night I got here, everybody was a farmer because the woman who runs this Instagram situation, like, she's a social media expert, she's a farmer. And she had been a farmer for a long time. She still lives on a farm. So this was her community. Like, it was open to anybody, but that makes sense, right? I mean, it's like whoever you hang out with, right? If you were, like, I'm sure an author, I'm sure a lot of your peers would be authors, you know what I mean? And you'd show up to something and you'd be like, wait, why is everybody here a writer? Like, I'm not a writer. So it was one of those things where, like, she lives on a farm and in Maryland. And so a flower farmer, I don't know what the rest of that says, but hi. Welcome. Yeah. So it was just really interesting, and it was just really cool to see people that passionate about not only what they do for a living. Okay, and this is what I wanted to tell everybody about, because we kind of take a moment on Mondays and have a mindful moment, but to see any industry, right? Any industry that, especially the ones that we encounter, like the lay person, right? The everyday person encounters food constantly. You know what I mean? Like, you have food every day. To meet the people who are making your food, who are thinking about it, who are trying to educate you on it to make it healthier for you, or they have, like, all these things. It was just really interesting because we just go to the store and we just buy it. You know what I mean? Like, I make my kids ramen. And I'm sure they're like, ugh, why would you make ramen? Like, that's like just chemicals. You know what I mean? And so it was just cool to hear and learn and see their passion and what they do with their farms. None of it was what I would have thought about farmers. There was a woman who's a goat farmer that was there this weekend, and she's actually a scientist. She has a master's in, God, it's like microbiology or something. And she's starting a new business to help female scientists. And so it was just really beautiful. It was just really cool to see how they take what they do and where they live and try to make the community better. Another one, the woman that's in Houston, is going to start a new business, and she's going to teach women basic skills, like, not basic skills, but like skills like how to change a tire, how to, like, different farm things, like, like farm skills, life skills, changing the oil in a tractor, how to drive a tractor, like all this kind of stuff. Because she's like, there's a lot of women that come out with their kids, suburban moms, and they don't know the difference between different wrenches and stuff. She goes, I didn't either. So it's just kind of neat. But Velveeta and ramen. Is that true? Do people do that? Oh my gosh. Stacey says we have a farm with cows and horses on it. It was just really interesting. It was very inspiring. It was really cool to see such a neat community that I don't belong to, but they all know each other, and the support they have with each person's different farm. You know what I mean? And just what all that, I would have never given two thoughts about farming. So there you go, you guys. That's my take on this Monday of my weekend here, and Mindful Monday. So be kind to your farmers, educate yourself more on your food. These are the takeaways. Visit them, and not just when it's a fall fest. I learned that this weekend. And it really does matter where your food comes from and who's growing it and why, and to support your local farmers. So I really learned a lot. I really, really, really did. So yes, Mariana, I do have a show here every day. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. This is fantastic. The day has just begun. Can you tell me your name? I can't tell what your name is. It just has your email. So I would love to know what your name is. But yeah, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 2 hours from 8 to 10. And I was just about to do the whole spiel. And then on Tuesday, Thursdays, I'm here from 8 to 9. This is all Eastern, but I'm here in DC. I'm visiting. Hi, Macy. I fly home today. I'm actually from Houston. First time watcher out in South Carolina. Hello, friend. So, so yeah, for me it's a little earlier because I'm Central Time. But you guys, we are at the top of the hour. It's 9:02 on the East Coast, which means back home for me it's 8:02. We have 1 hour left of this show, which is Live Every Day. We're going to go into the second half of our, Make It Work Monday, which is where we make it work on Monday. Okay, repeat the dates. So I am on Monday through Friday, okay, every day in the week during the week time. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm on for 2 hours, okay? On Tuesday, Thursday, I'm only on for 1 hour. So this is oh, hi, Danny. Nice to meet you. So the shows start at 6 a.m. Eastern. From 6 to 8, you've got Haley and Allison. For me, you've got me from 8 to 10 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Tuesday, Thursday, I'm only here 8 to 9 because from 9 to 10, you get Kate and Will. So then you have from 10 to 12 every day, you have Get On Up with Jam and Renee. From 12 to 2, you've got your pal Hal. From 12 to 2, you have the Anthony Davis show. Sorry, 12 to 2 is Anthony Davis show. 2 to 4, you've got your pal Hal. 2 to 4. And then Bring It Home is Mario Smith with The Drive, which is from 4 to 6. So, Mariana, here's how it goes. It is from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You've got live programming with talk show hosts every single day, Monday through Friday. And you can interact with all of them. So there you go. Yeah, Mindful Monday. There you go. So let's get into the rest of this day, shall we? There's a lot of news that is coming up, and I want to start. You know what, Anna? I would love to start with that nighttime habits article because I really want to get to that today. I don't want to miss this. One thing that I like to do on Mondays is just kind of help make the rest of the week go better. You know what I mean? And when we find a great article that kind of helps everybody get more into their week, you know what I mean? Like just kind of it sets you. Here's the thing. Biggest tip I can give, okay, for anybody is to set yourself up for success. So if you're a person and for instance, I am horrible at getting to places on time. It's just too hard for my brain. I can't figure it out. I really can't. I can't figure out. Time is hard for me. So instead, I ask people all the time, could you tell me what time I should leave my house? What time I should leave this hotel? Like I always pick a leaving time instead of an arriving time because I can do that better. That sets me up for better success. That's a little tip of mine, okay? So here are seven great nighttime habits, okay guys? So this is to do in the nighttime. So you wake up and you have a better morning. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Starting on this Monday, February 21st. Number 1, fill the coffee maker and freeze any leftovers. I have never done this. What's better than waking up and knowing that your cup of joe, hi Nolan, first time watcher, hello, is just one button press away or none if you have a programmable machine. Now, I know a lot of people do this. They'll set up their coffee machines the night before so it programs to a certain time, so it brews like fresh coffee in the morning. So before you go to bed, empty the old grounds, clean the carafe. If you have leftover coffee, though, don't waste it. Pour it into ice cube trays. Freeze it for future iced coffees and smoothies. You guys, this is brilliant. If you have like a chocolate protein shake and you want to throw in a couple of these ice things in for that coffee flavor, you're done. Like that's brilliant. Okay, then fill the machine with fresh grounds, replenish the water reservoir. Just like that, you have already kicked off to a productive tomorrow. So while I'm reading this, here's what I want to know. We play this game a lot, which is not our official game for today. for the second hour. But is this a yay or a nay? Would you tell me yay or nay? You can go to your devices. You can go to backchannel.tv. Do you think you should freeze leftover chocolate, leftover coffee? Have you ever done that? Yay or nay? Does that sound like a good idea? Does that sound like, I don't know, like you're like, that's stupid? I mean, tell me. What do you think? Oh my goodness, Kathleen. Hi, friend. Oh my gosh. Sweetheart. Oh, you were so sweet. Yes. Hi. It's so great to see you here on Facebook. I know. I haven't talked to you since God, the Sirius XM audition. Was that really the last time I talked to you? That's crazy. Yes, we need to connect. I was in Chicago, but just for a hot second, my plane got canceled. What about early morning master bastion? Danny's friend. I don't know what that means, Danny. Friend, I don't know what that means. Um Sarah says, hi. Hi, Sarah. Good morning. Hello. Where are you? You are in I can't read it. All my stuff is in the way. But Sarah, good morning. So I think Kathleen says it's a fun idea. I think it's a great idea to freeze ice cubes. I mean, to freeze the coffee. I mean, I think that sounds fantastic. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of nice. Um, I don't know. Anna says, what do you pour over it though to make an iced coffee? Because it isn't coffee concentrate like Starbucks or other places. That's a good idea, Anna. Maybe we should like research what does one do with oh yeah, Anna saying, is it water? Is it creamer? Is it milk? Like, what do you put these ice cubes in? I really like the idea. That does sound like a good segment idea. That sounds like a great segment idea. I do like the idea of adding it to smoothies. Like that makes sense. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like I think that makes sense. Okay, so Yarnay Stacy says no, and Kathleen says great idea. I think it's a great idea. Kathy says I've done it before. Great option this summer. Pour milk over it. Okay, so that's what you do, Kathy. And Kathleen says great use in fun cocktails. Yes, like an espresso martini. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. Yes, yes, yes. You guys, this is great. Okay, this is a great idea. Um, I think that that's really great. Okay, what's the next one, friend? What's the next one? Okay, number 2. This is a nighttime habit. You need to empty the dishwasher. Yes, it's a pain. You want to do this at night, but if you don't do it at night, it'll still be full in the morning. And we all know what will happen. You'll leave all the breakfast things in the sink, and who wants to come home to dirty dishes at the end of the day? No one. You know what I mean? Like, it's the worst. So, is it hard to do at night, especially because you're tired and maybe you've had a long day and that's the last thing you want to do? But yeah, you do. You know what I mean? You want to you want to just it's a good way to start the morning. Good way to start the morning. Sophie, hello, good morning. And here's the thing. I want your yay or nay. Yay or nay. Do you think emptying the dishwasher the night before is a good practice? Is that a good setting you up to have a great day kind of a thing? Is that a good habit at night to then put you in a good space in the morning? You know what I mean? So tell me yay or nay. And then also, with each one of these, yay or nay, but I also want to know what are listen to all these. I'm going to ask at the end, do you have a nighttime routine that you do that helps you in the morning? You know what I mean? Like a little habit that you do that then the next morning you wake up and you're like, oh, I love myself. Anonymous says coffee and bourbon can't miss. That sounds awesome. That's amazing. I love that. What a good idea. Doug doesn't have a dishwasher. That's okay. That's okay. Sheila says it's a great idea. Mariana says, I think that's smart when we were back to the cocktails or to the ice. I think that's fantastic. Anonymous says that's why you have a girlfriend. To empty the dishwasher, Anonymous? You might not have a girlfriend for long. But what do you guys think? Do you empty the dishwasher at night? I have to say, when I do, I love myself in the morning. There is something magical about when you open up a dishwasher and it's completely empty and you're like, yes, I am winning at life. You know what I mean? Like you're like, this is the best day ever. Kathleen says my dishwasher cycle runs too long. Unload as I make coffee in the morning. Oh, that's not bad. And she says, and this is why I have kids. Anonymous says she does laundry too. Well, Anonymous, I suggest that you keep her happy. She sounds delightful and you seem really blessed to have her. So make sure you say thank you to her. Number 3. So I want to know your yay or nay on this one. Take the chicken out of the freezer or hamburger meat, pork loin, or whatever frozen item you love to eat for dinner tomorrow. If only it was thawed. Move tomorrow's ingredients from the freezer to the fridge before lights out so they have ample time to defrost safely. And while you're at it, jot down any items you need to complete the dish so you remember to pick them up on the way home the next day. Making dinner tomorrow night will be that much easier. We have all the right ingredients ready to go. Doug says his mom does that. So that makes sense. Like that makes sense kind of a thing. Like, yes, it's a positive. Sophie says, yes, it's a positive. Absolutely. Don't you hate that though? Like when you have something that you want to make and you either don't have the ingredients or you forgot to defrost something, you know what I mean? And you're like, oh my gosh, like if only I had done this. Hi, Sophie. Hello. Good morning. Speaking in Spanish, hello. Good morning. Grass Petal says, I thought you were gone, Grass Petal. Hi, friend. Do people not do these things? I think, yes. I think there's some people that do not do these things. Mickey, hi. Welcome. Welcome. Good morning. Uh, let's see. Kathleen says, yes, pass tip to hubby. He does the cooking. Oh, Kathleen has, listen, friend, you outsource like a beast. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Danny says stuff will smell bad if you don't. Stacy says we take the chicken out during the day when there's no cooking and then it's ready when it is. No, and that's fair. If you remember to do it in the morning, kind of a thing, but doesn't it take a long time? I don't eat meat. So I never have to defrost it. You know what I mean? Grass puddle. I wish I was gone too very soon. I know, friend. I'm so happy for you. I really am. Like, I don't know if you changed your picture, by the way. I can't tell what that is, but I'm so happy. Everybody send good thoughts for Grass Puddle and me. I'll be getting on a plane today. I think his plane's tomorrow, but he's coming home. He's leaving Peru and going home to see his wife and kids. So I say yay, taking the chicken out of the freezer. Number 4, clean up crumbs and spills. Now I know that this seems normal. Um, oh, Anna, by the way, Anna, I didn't read this. Anna says she uses her sous vide for a quick defrost or cook in the crock pot, Instapot. Huh. Interesting. I don't do any of those things. I have no idea. Um, you know what I mean? I don't have, okay, listen, I do have like